I've been asked today to talk about lifetime care plan experts. It's a mouthful, but they're very important on presenting the claim on behalf of your clients. So let's go through it. I like to use physiatrist. What is a physiatrist? That's a MD, medical doctor, who's been trained in usually a combination of orthopedic medicine and neurology. In other words, physical science of medicine. Your expert that you pick has to have many qualifications, but one of them is they need additional training in how to put together a lifetime care plan so that they have special expertise in that field. How do you pick the right expert? Credentials, in other words, their schooling. Are they board certified? These are pretty important criteria for laying a predicate to have them admitted as experts. But it goes beyond that. You need to know their experience, and this is very important. You need to know what they've done in the practice of medicine. Are they still practicing medicine? What have they done? What have they achieved? These are important predicate questions, but also important questions that the jury is going to want to know when they listen to your expert. Any military training. I think military training, I go into great detail of what they did in the military if you have a military background on your expert. Communication skills. I can't emphasize enough how important this portion of the equation is. A lot of this information about lifetime care planning, future medical needs, involves calculations and using charts that are provided by the government. All this data that they have used to reach their opinions must be reduced and explained to a jury in a simplistic manner so that the jury can appreciate the data, but also feels confident in the expert who's presenting it. So they must have good communication skills to take complicated evidence and reduce it to simple form that the jury can appreciate. Diagnostics. This is also critical to your case and to your expert. Your expert, I was going to say should, but I'm going to change that to the word must. Review the hospital records, all the medical records of all the treating physicians. All these must be reviewed in great detail. Your expert must look at the diagnostic studies, not only the findings on the report, but the diagnostic studies themselves, the films. If it's an X-ray, an MRI, a SPECT scan, a PET scan, your expert should have looked at the films themselves. Your expert must be prepared to explain rather technical diagnostic findings so that a jury can understand it and appreciate what's being told to them and shown to them. They must be able to step down and show the jury what they're talking about in the diagnostic findings. Why is this so critical? Because if a jury doesn't understand the injuries and the need for future care for those injuries, then they're not going to be able to return a fair and adequate verdict. So these lifetime care experts are needed. They're needed early in your case. They have to be given data from all the treating physicians. They have to be updated with the most recent medical care for your client so that they can render a good opinion at your case during a trial.